Joining us now is the Pakistani High Commissioner to the UK, Wajid Hassan. Sir, thank you very much for being with us. Is Pakistan's ISI aiding the Taliban in Afghanistan?
The leak, as it is called, NATO leak, is ridiculous, frivolous, baseless. There is no iota of truth in it. It is something like old wine in new bottle or new wine in old bottle. Same old charges that they have been leveling against us time and again without providing us any evidence. We have been cooperating with them in intelligence exchanges, classified intelligence.
You've been cooperating with?
With the United States, with Britain, and almost all the NATO countries. But whenever they have come up with these allegations, they've never provided us with any evidence, any presentable evidence, any admissible evidence. This is all hearsay and nothing substantive. Only I think last year, the BBC came up with a two-part series. It was, based on old interviews and other things, and it was one-sided. And this, again, is one-sided, and they're trying to cover up their own failures.
But even ISF is saying that it's really not new that the Pakistan's ISI is known to provide, or Pakistan, I should say, is known to provide a safe haven for Taliban, or for the insurgency, Afghan insurgents within Pakistani territory. Isn't that aiding and abetting the insurgency?
Well, this is totally wrong.
If ISAF is saying that?
Yeah, ISAF is also totally wrong. It is they who are providing sanctuaries in Afghanistan to those people who are creating trouble in Pakistan.
So you're saying the ISAF is providing sanctuary?
Yes, the Afghan government and the Afghan authorities are providing sanctuaries to those Afghans who are creating trouble in Pakistan. Every day, 20, 30, 40 people are being killed. Soldiers are being killed in Pakistan. So it's not, it's what calling cattle black. It's not going to work. It's outrageous,
Is it possible that the ISI would be acting without knowledge of the Pakistani government, that they would be providing safety, security, intelligence, any sort of access that's needed and help to the insurgency, the Taliban, to help in their attacks and also to help further their political ambitions?
There is no question of that happening in Pakistan now, when there's a democratic government, where every action of ISI, army, or the government is accountable before the parliament, and it is very thoroughly scrutinized. And as you said earlier, ISI is providing that. As a matter of fact, it is CIA who had been patronizing these Taliban all these years.
What evidence do you have for that?
And now they have opened up an office of theirs in Qatar.
But what evidence do you have that would claim?
Well, everybody knows in Qatar they have opened the office.
No, the CIA.
CIA, obviously, CIA. Oh, you read literature about Afghan war, so after the Soviet occupation, they brought up these jihadis from all over the world to fight against the Soviet Union. And ISI did cooperate with them at the time. But again, now it's not. Ever since the democratic government didn't come into force, it has stopped everything of this sort. It has turned a new chapter. And this is propaganda by NATO. Is something to do with Pakistan having to have new terms and reference being presented before the parliament regarding how to restore our relationship with the United States, how to deal with our United States.
Then who do you believe this report, this leak, benefits, and who do you believe it harms?
Well, again, it doesn't benefit anybody, because we are part of the solution in Afghanistan, not part of the problem. This is what the Americans should understand, and they should treat us like that. They should not have a double-faced policy. While they are dealing with Taliban, they stop us not to negotiate with them. Whereas more people are being killed. 40,000 civilians have been killed in the last so many years, as well as 5,000 soldiers, generals, brigadiers, everybody has been killed. And every day there are killings by them. And they expect us to be cooperating with Taliban, providing them arms, providing them assistance, training. It's totally ridiculous. It's unbelievable.
All right, Mr. Ambassador, we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much. Very kind.